handicapped gymnasium on the campus of Placer High School. Touchdown Production, celebrating 12 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present the 66th Annual Kendall Arnett Basketball Tournament. Tonight, in the final game of this evening, the hometown host team, Placer Hillmen, take on the Mira Loma Matadores. All the action on this opening round battle on the road to the championship game is Placer versus Mira Loma, and it's coming up next right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Hillmen are ready to be an ungracious host to the Mira Loma Matadores as they begin play here in the 66th Annual Kendall Arnett Tournament. Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you are across our Foothill Network of stations. I'm Marty Mortensen, joined tonight by Paul Brown. Our producer and director in the commander tonight is Gil Dominguez. And, of course, the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team is on hand for tonight's telecast. And, Paul, we've already seen some great action here tonight.
Boy, you're sure right there, Marty. And let's do a quick review of what we've seen. The early game, we had Del Campo playing Folsom, and we saw the first of two overtime games we've had in this tournament. Folsom becoming the victor, and they will move on to the winner's bracket. The next game we saw Colfax faced Del Oro in the second overtime game, and what a barn burner that was. You were here to see that.
It was a great game.
It was a wonderful game. Colfax came out the loser, believe it or not. That was giving them their first loss of the season. Del Oro advancing, and they will play Folsom in the first in the lower bracket. And then we have ourselves there's a little viewer going by. And then the last game we just saw Bear River. Bear River was taken by the San Juan team rather easily. San Juan advances, and we'll play the winner of this Placer Mira Loma game we're about to see. So this has been a great tournament so far, the Kendall Arnett tournament going on since 1942, and it's a great tradition of basketball.
Yeah, you're right there, Paul, and this is a long-time tradition, and a lot of the hometown fans have come in for tonight's game, although the crowd is not as big as it was earlier because of the conditions outside tonight with the snow all the way down into Auburn. So we'd like to have you stay right here, and don't you dare pick up that remote control, because it's the Placer Hillmen versus Mira Loma Matadores, all coming up right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. And this production is being underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. It's time for you to experience the newest outdoor living experience in Colfax. At Hanson Brothers in Colfax, you'll find a selection of landscape and masonry products, including retaining walls and stepping stones. You'll also find everything you need for outdoor landscaping, including decorative rock and new products like their pondless waterfalls. Hanson Brothers Colfax, proud to be a part of the Colfax community.
And by the Nevada Joint Union High School District. The semester is winding down, and the Nevada Joint Union High School District reminds all parents that they can go check online their students' grades and teachers' comments at nuhsd.org. It's the fast and easy way to check on your student and make sure they're not missing any of those important deadlines. Just another example of how the Nevada Union High School District is using technology to improve the quality of education in our community.
And by the Port of Subs, Cindy and Mike Argento, along with John Larimer, remind you that the Port of Subs is ready to help you host your holiday parties. Take the guesswork out of holiday planning with their delicious cheese and meat trays, along with party sub combinations. You'll have more time to spend with your guests and less time preparing for your party, because the Port of Subs has something for every appetite. Call or fax in your order, and you'll never have to wait in line at the Port of Subs.
And by Soft Answers, Dallas Wilhelm is our computer genius and specializes in software management, design, and consultation. That's why he's the best friend you and your computer system have ever had. He's the one to call for those hard-to-solve problems. And Soft Answers is proud to support NU Sports and is proud once again to donate his time as the coach of the NU Minor freshman basketball team.
And by Magnuson Auburn Toyota. Magnuson's Auburn Toyota has done it again. Not only are they the 7-time winner of the President's Award for Sales, Service, and Parts, but now they've created the Auburn Collision Center on Nevada Street. This 30,000 square foot collision repair center is a state-of-the-art facility where you can repair any make or model and they can get you back on the road as quickly as you brought the car in. So just another example of customer service at Magnuson's Auburn Toyota.
And by Chevrolet Ready Mix Concrete and Chevrolet Aggregates. Chevrolet Ready Mix are your friends in the Auburn and Meadow Vista area. They are proud to be a part of our community and look forward to assisting many local community projects like the new football bleachers and tennis courts at Placer High School, or being a part of the winning traditions of the Falcons. That's Chevrolet Ready Mix Concrete and Chevrolet Aggregates, a hometown company serving you for over 60 years.
Walker's Office Supplies. Walker's Office Supplies is the friendliest place in town. It's where they know your business and they know your name because they're local, just like you. Mike Anderson and his family have served you from their Grass Valley location for many, many years, and if they don't have what you were looking for in stock, they'll order it for you from their huge warehouse and deliver it to you the very next day. You can't beat the customer service at Walker's Office Supplies.
And our good friends at Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP. At Francis Cinto and Graziano, they specialize in making your business grow. They're certified public accountants and business consultants all rolled into one. And now that tax season is here, it's time to make an appointment at either location in Auburn or Grass Valley. It's taxes made easy and business plans that hit their mark at Francis Cinto and Graziano, where they have an eye on your future.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating a decade plus 2 of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us tonight for our local sports coverage of this fine basketball tournament that you can see nowhere else except on your NorCal Game of the Week. Now over 40 broadcasts a week on our Foothill network of stations in the Auburn area. It's ACTV Channel 20, on Suddenlink Channel 16, and on Lake of the Pines it's Channel 7, and of course in Grass Valley and Nevada City on NCTV Channel 11. All right, Paul, we've got the Placer marching band. It's a good thing they're not marching tonight because they're right next door to us here. We've moved down a little bit to accommodate the giant size of the band that's here to play for their school here tonight. And so anyway, we've about ready for the tip-off.
You know, this is an important tournament both for the community and for the school, Marty. This is like the Placer winter homecoming. A lot of the alumni come to the game. As we mentioned before the last game, there was a wonderful article in the Auburn Journal that outlined the tradition and the pride that this school has in this tournament. If you've never been to this gym, you really need to come and see it one time. It's what I like to call a Hoosier gym, which is similar to that was used in the movies that you'd find in the old Midwest, I suppose. I'm not sure what year that this gym was built, but it had to be sometime around 1942. Oh, I'm told now by Gil Dominguez is 71 years old.
He's 71 or the gym 71?
The gym, I believe, is 71.
Okay. Now, Gil is not yet 71.
But they've got a lot of pride here, and they're about ready to announce the teams.
66th Kendall Arnett Tournament.
So the Kendall Arnett Tournament, after 66 years of having this contest, we'll see the starting lineup here.
Please turn your attention to the north.
But before we do that, we'll have our national anthem, and we'll be right back with the starting lineup.
Cheerleaders.
Nice
the
rendition
Matadors
there
from
by
Mira Loma
the
High School.
Placer
Introducing the
High School
Placer
band.
Hillmen.
As we're about ready to start with the introduction of both the fine basketball teams and this final set of games for the Arnett tournament.
Number 11, John Surratt. Number 21, Ryan Loomis. And number 34, Nate Bell. The Matadors are coached by Mr. Al Tony.
So the Matador get introduced for their starting lineup, and now you'll hear the roar from the crowd from the Placer Hillmen.
Wearing number 10, Eric Edwards.
Number 10, Eric Edwards.
Number 15, Jeff Patton.
Number 15 is Jeff Patton.
Wearing number 21, Ryan Miller.
Ryan Miller, number 21, being introduced. They come out and they throw something into the stands. I don't know what it is, a tradition.
It looks like a towel of some kind.
Yeah. A t-shirt. All right.
Oh.
Kendall Arnett shirt. Charlie Harrison, number 25. Let's see if he throws it right into a group of young ladies.
I wish I'd gotten one.
Well,
this ought to be a good ball game, Marty. Mira Loma comes in here with a record of 3-8-0, and Placer with a record of 7-5-0. We have some limited statistical information for Mira Loma.
but Placer has none.
Placer has none that was posted on their website. Anthony Windley is the top scorer, and he will be starting. Number 3, he's a guard, he's a senior. Rebounds is Tom Hansen for Mira Loma.
So Bell is going to go up against Charlie Harrison for the tip. Placer with the ball. That's Miller. They work it around the court. Over in the corner is Patton. And now inside at the baseline, but then dished out and stolen away by Mira Loma. Almost stolen away again, but reaching in for a foul. That is number 32, Matt Ross. That'll be his first foul. So just like we saw with the Bear River game, it starts out a little bit sloppy.
Placer in a man-to-man.
Now they bring it out to the top of the key. Over in the corner now, stepping out of bounds, it looked like, and he did, and it'll be Placer's ball.
First turnover of the night for Mira Loma.
So bringing the ball up court is Ross. Over in the corner to Miller. Miller now dumps it off to Edwards. Over in the corner again. They now not worked it nice inside. Nice pass. As
Jeff Patton takes the pass inside. It would appear that Placer has a bit of an advantage height-wise with Charlie Harrison and Eric Edwards.
Those are travel. Good call in there by the referee, Brad Swoop, and George Putnam is the other referee. They did the last game, so they're doing double duty here. So another turnover. Placer works it outside. Now they get it inside, but no. There's a three-pointer going up. It's off the iron. You can see the height advantage in there by Placer. There was no problem getting that rebound. However, they tipped it out of bounds. So 2-0 here for the Placer Hillmen. As bringing the ball up the court for the Matadors is Ryan Loomis. Long pass off the fingertips of Nick Nardoli. Trying to go baseline, but then he's going to be there's going to be a block. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Well, that call could have gone either way.
Yep.
He ran full speed into a couple of different Matadors, and
To the line, Ryan Miller.
the call went decisively his way.
First one is up off the iron, doesn't go. So Miller will shoot one more. Substitution in the game for the Matadors. That one is good. Now they double team and another turnover. Good defense by the Hillmen. Oh, no look pass over to Edwards. Didn't take the shot, however. And that'll go out of bounds. 22 seconds off on the shot clock. Coach Mark Lee comes out and yells some encouragement to his team.
Mira Loma was in a zone defense.
There's a three-pointer going up, and it's nothing but net for Eric Edwards. 6-0, 6-0 run here for the Hillmen. I don't think the double team, and now what are they going to call? I don't think that Mira Loma's taken a shot yet, have they?
I don't think they have, Marty. I think they've had nothing but turnovers. They look completely disoriented, like they don't have a leader on the team. Nobody's handling the ball up front. They don't have anything being set up as far as a play.
Driving into the paint, but then dishes it off, and they lose it. Oh, it's off the knee of one of the Hillmen. And too much time. Couldn't get the ball in. So you're right, Paul. They just don't look very organized or in sync at all.
Yeah, no, there's no coordination. They're not talking to each other. I don't see them.
Because
he
needed some help there.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for not being able to get the ball in. Now they work it around, trying to set that three-pointer. That's off the iron. It's going to be rebounded in there by Miller. Good ball handling by. Oh, look at this. Oh, and he's going to get fouled. But boy, what a dish and go on that one, huh?
Charlie Harrison coming down the lane, saw the opening, took the pass, should have made the shot. Actually, he was fouled on the way in. He'll get two.
First one is good.
In for the Hillmen, number 4, Joel Fives.
Joel Fives coming in, number 4, and he will replace Eric Edwards.
Edwards got now bringing the ball up the court. Inside, and it's and he missed the shot. He got caught underneath that basket. That was an easy 2 points, Paul.
That was Ryan Leach. And I think he was a look what I found.
Yeah.
Well, he gets a rebound.
No, they still haven't taken the shot. Now they throw it away, and there's going to be a foul called. It doesn't look. I think you're right. They don't seem to have a real leader on the team, and nobody wants to take a shot from anywhere on that court. They just keep dishing the ball off, and if you keep doing that, you're going to be turning that ball over because the defense of Placer is very quick. There's a shot, and it's off the iron, put back, doesn't go. Almost saved in there, but then and on the line was Loomis, and so another turnover.
Coach Al Tooney for the Mira Loma Matadors is making some changes to see if he can get a team to work together. They're staying in a nice tight 2-3 zone.
Oh, there's a travel call as Matt Ross with a little double two-step there. Referee right on top of it. Al Tooney calls in some plays. 7-0 your score. Now driving in, can't take a shot, looking at three, doesn't take it. And there's a travel call again on Ernie Graham. Like we saw in that first game with this set of referees, they're really watching that traveling.
Yeah, we saw a number of traveling. Yeah. They're not letting them have that extra little hop.
Oh, almost stolen away, and it is. Good defense. 3-on-1, and that doesn't go. Put back is good. That is Ryan Leash.
And we have a foul in the backcourt. Number 32, Matt Ross, just about ran over Edwards.
Oh, that was ball stolen away in there by Cosell.
And then Cosell puts one up that doesn't even come close.
And now bringing it up is Matt Ross. There's a three-pointer, up and in for Aaron Edwards for his second three-pointer of the game. Nothing but net, 10-2. And this game could get out of hand early here, Paul.
Well, the way Mira Loma's playing, they're lucky to have the 2 points they've got, Marty. There's a good move, but 3 seconds and a key violation was called. So if it's not one thing, it's another.
That's just basic fundamentals. I mean, so coming into the game is Jake Lopez. Also Joel Theitz. Full court press. Let's see if that'll work. But then bringing it up and stolen away almost. Edwards lost the handle on it. There is Lopez over to Edwards for another three off the iron. Rebounded and put back by Carlisle. Jake Carlisle with the first 2 points of the game. 12-2 your score. And they throw the ball away, and it goes off of a Placer player, and so it will be Mira Loma's ball.
Number 10, Eric Edwards, is all over the floor. He's scoring his 3-point shots, but he's also doing a great job on defense.
Now they thought about taking a three, and now he brings it all the way out, top of the key, dishes it off. Oh, inside, bad pass. There's Lopez with the, inside, look at this. Wide open, nobody guarding him. That was
Joel Theis.
Nice. Double team. There they triple team. Ball stolen away. 2-on-1. And he takes it to the hoop, but then he's fouled. He could have dished that off to Joel and had an easy 2 points, but he decided to take it to the hoop. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
He picked that ball up, and there was nothing in his mind but going to the hole.
Yeah. But he had a trailing teammate that had an easy 2 points in his mitts, but just didn't pass it off.
More substitutions come in for both teams. Number 32 for Placer, Matt Ross.
Harrison now has a chance to. He gets this one. 1:44 left to go in this first period.
Brian Bullia in the game for Mira Loma.
Boy, they're double teaming everybody, and he steps out of bounds. That was Graham. Ernie Graham steps out of bounds, so another turnover. 15-2. I think Mark Lee's going to have an easy night tonight. Be able to get his entire team in there early. They work that ball around. Inside, put it back for a three-pointer, up and in.
His foot was on the line, Marty. I'm just going to give him a 2 on that.
Who shot that?
That was number 25.
Okay, that was Charlie Harrison.
Right.
Now another turnover. Looking at another 2-pointer. That's Harrison again. You wouldn't think the 6'6" center would be getting all these points from the outside. You'd figure you'd get him in the paint.
Well, he's getting good looks, and they're getting the ball to him on the right side in the corner. He squares up nicely and seems to have a good little jump shot.
Once again, they were almost late getting that ball in. Working it outside again. Turn around. He traveled, but they didn't call it. That was Holtz. Pass cross court. And now I think Placer lost it. Couldn't get the handle. Harrison was handcuffed. 18 seconds left to go in this first period. 19-2.
Yikes.
Now no look pass, turnaround jumper off the iron, rebounded by Placer, but they give it right back on that. And there is the end of the first period. Boy, that was quick, and it was quick work by Placer.
There was not a lot of competition there, Marty. What can we say? Both teams came out a little rough and had the typical early turnovers that you see in most high school basketball games, but I so far haven't seen any sign of any offense or even a shooter for the Mira Loma Matadors.
Now they've really struggled, and they're not even when they're open, they're not taking their shot. They're looking at dishing the ball off to another player.
And any form of a defense or pressure on the ball, they don't seem to have a ball handler that can dish the ball and put together a play. So it could be a very long night for the Matadors.
Coach Altooney is shuffling in different players, trying to get a cohesiveness of a team that's going to be able to do something.
Well, here's a new player in the game for Mira Loma. Number 55 comes in the game. It'll be Tom Hansen. He's back in. One of the bigger players on the floor.
Strong defense. There's a three-pointer going up, and it's in. Nice shot in there by
Ryan Loomis. And immediately right back up the floor, number 21, Ryan Miller, goes to the hole and is fouled.
Ryan Loomis is second. Ryan Miller to the line.
So he'll go to the line to shoot two. He's got one free throw. Now he's got a second one. So another substitution coming in for Mira Loma. That's Anthony Winley. He seems to be their go-to guy. Next one is nothing but net for Miller. So Winley now, see if he can't take command of this team. Get something going. At long pass. Going to be stolen away, and is it going to be a foul called, or is it going to be?
I believe there's a foul called on number 55 for the Matadors. That would be Tom Hansen. Hustling in the corner, he fouled.
He's a junior. He's exceptionally tall kid. Oh, the good block, good defense by Bulia. Now good pressure by, oh, look at this. Nice touch. Baseline to Hansen, and Hansen puts it in for an easy two.
And all by himself under the basket, they find Charlie Harrison again. Harrison's far and away the biggest scorer of the night for either team.
6'6", has no trouble out-rebounding the smaller Mira Loma team. Pass all the way across court in the corner. Now they get it back out to Winley. He doesn't shoot. There's a shot going up, and it's off the iron, in and around the rim, and goes in for two. Holtz for his first 2 points of the game.
Good play to break the press, and to move the ball to the middle. Our number 42 for Placer. That would be. We don't have a 42 on the lineup card.
It might be in the. There's a 3-pointer, and it doesn't go. Nope, no 42 unless they.
Maybe they brought a sophomore up from the other team.
Either that, it might be Matt Twitmeyer. We have to look to see if we can find a 43 on the. Might be a typo. There's a turnaround, foul call,
and they'll say that Harrison pushed off, so he won't get the call on the shot.
25-9 here with 5:49 left to go in this first half.
At least Mira Loma's got a breath of life going. They've got a little offense, got a little something happening.
Trying to make a comeback. A good defense by Placer. They continue to thwart any attempt of a shot by these Mira Loma Matadors. Look at the rebound. Gotten by Miller, and then there's going to be a foul call.
Looks like a foul on number 23.
Melhoff? No, it was on Cosell.
And Harrison will go to the line again to try to add to his total.
First one is up. It's good. He's got great touch, doesn't he?
Yeah, for a big kid, he's like you said, he's very agile and very smooth. Got a nice shot from the line. Very fluid motion. Good follow through.
Just as he gets a rebound, but just as we said that, there's a 2-pointer. Looked like 3, but that's Miller's first deuce of the game. 28-9. Once again, that strong defense. Fadeaway jumper off the iron, doesn't go. Rebounded by Harrison. Long pass down court to Miller. Miller takes it to the baseline, puts it up. Great play.
Great play by Miller. Great body control going inside and then using his body to protect himself from the defender. Makes the shot.
30-9. There's a errant pass. Stolen away by Edwards. And now they're going to say he stepped out of bounds.
Returning for the Matadors, number 5, Ernie Graham. For the Hillmen, number 50, Jeff Atkins.
Jeff Atkins enters the game.
Did he bring his guitar?
That's Chet.
Chet. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. All right.
Placer 30, Mira Loma 9. 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
They still can't get the ball inside. There's a good drive, but a dish off with a good look at the basket. Doesn't go, and it's knocked out of bounds by number 55, Tom Hansen. And it'll be Placer ball as they come up the court, leading by a score of 30-9. They'll take their time as just under 4 minutes on the clock. No look pass over to Ross. Placer is very quick, and they work that ball around very nicely. There's a ball all the way across court now. Fadeaway jumper in the paint, doesn't go. Rebounded in there by, looks like Rudder.
Oh, good baseline move. Number 21, Loomis. Very quick.
Passes, and they're going to get fouled. Nope. It's going to count, I guess. Take a look at that replay.
Here's the replay. Watch the quick move here. You'll see it just to the baseline.
Oh,
And a
nice.
great left-hand move to the basket by Loomis.
Into the Hillmen lineup, number 4, Joel Thies. Also number 12, Jake Lopez.
So Thies comes into the game. Going to the line to shoot 2.
That's Jeff
And
Patton.
doesn't. Oh, he's gonna. That was a 1-and-1 because of the 8 fouls on the Matador. There's a high arching ball that doesn't get to the glass. Lopez brings it up. Turn around, he's hacked, but going to the hoop is Patton. Gets the 2 and got a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, Jeff Patton plays both forward and center. He's 6'6". When he made that turn, Marty, I thought he wanted to go up and slam dunk at home. I think he was expecting to be up high enough, but it was certainly an impressive and strong move.
Nice touch.
In for Mira Loma, number 33, Brian Goliath.
Placer getting a chance to play all of their kids tonight.
Yeah, 33-11. This kind of run, everybody's gonna get a chance to play. There's a 3-pointer off the iron, almost went in. That was Matt Ross. Winley brings the ball up, gets it over for a good look by Reuter, and that doesn't go, and that's stolen away almost, but then crossed the court.
No.
Yeah, he did. He crossed the center line with the ball. It's right in front of you. What game are you watching?
Well, I thought actually that the ball hadn't, the possession had changed because the Matadors had touched it. No, I'm in this, Jim. I'm pretty sure I'm here anyway.
Okay, good. I'm glad you got it covered.
I was last time I looked.
All right, there's a good rebound in there. Let's take a look at that controversial call here.
Okay, so the ball is thrown across court, you see, and it goes off the head of the Matador.
Yeah, now, but watch
and then
this.
It's recovered.
He's got it, and he's got his both feet across the line. But nah, that's kind of, you're right. I think that wasn't.
He
really didn't have possession of that ball when he.
No, possession off of his head.
33-11, 2:05 in the half. Winley now all the way across court, throws it out of bounds. Miscommunication right there. Oh, nice feed inside. Look at that move he just made. Jeff Patton.
That post move has been open all night, whether it be Patton or it be Charlie Harrison. They've been able to feed it to that corner block, and that seems to be something that Mira Loma hasn't cut off yet.
They've got such a height advantage that Placer does that they can't defend that. Mira Loma cannot defend that.
They got to put a body on that big man underneath there and block him out so he doesn't have such an easy lane to the basket.
There's a long time in the paint, but then putting the ball back is Patton. (37-11), 1:09 left. There's a 3-pointer. He got nothing but net there. That was Anthony Winley for 3. That's their big score, and that's his first points of the game. There's a stop and put up, and there it is. I still didn't hear what his name was.
I don't think they have his number at the scorer's table either.
Also number 33, Jake Carlisle. His first.
39 seconds left in the first half.
So going to the line will be Brian Bulia. Could be Bulia. High arcing shot off the rim. Does not go. Misses both of them. Long pass. Whoa, look out. Boy, that was... Man, he was
mugged.
Mugged. That was a mugging.
That was Lopez. He's getting up. He seems to be okay.
That was a tough mugging.
He'll get 2 shots, though, for his pain and suffering. Get a chance to get on the board.
He ought to get an extra 2 points for hanging in there and taking that shot.
Took it right across the nose. I wonder if it's still snowing outside.
First one is no good.
Unusual to get snow in December here in Auburn, but we're having that little post-Christmas gift.
And that one's no good. Rebounded by Reuter. So Windley will bring it up. Windley, I should say. Pardon me. Brings it up. Once again, there's a fadeaway jumper for 3. Doesn't go, and it's going to be rebounded. Oh, nice work in there. There's a fadeaway jumper. Doesn't go. It's hard to get that. It's hard to get that ball over the outstretched arms of Charlie Harrison. And of course, it would be even tougher because he's sitting on the bench right now.
Yeah, I was going to say it's Jeff Patton in there, number 15, and he does have long, rangy arms. He's tough one to right there. He's tough to fire over, and they're throwing him way up in the air. Without a lot of success. So that's the end of the first half, Marty.
A 20-point second period for these Placer Hillmen. And once again, Mira Loma's can't get off the, just can't get it together.
Can't get anything going. They really don't show any sign of any set offense. Their only scores have been with outside shots. There's been maybe 1 or 2 in the paint, but it was mostly just cleanup. It's a pretty lopsided game, as most people can tell here.
Well, it's also very good defense by the Placer Hillmen as they've been putting on quite a defensive display along with their offensive prowess tonight. Let's take a look at the Placer Cheerleaders. Very agile. All right, while we're watching the Placer Cheerleaders, let's tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. It's time for you to experience the newest outdoor living experience in Colfax. At Hanson Brothers in Colfax, you'll find a selection of landscape and masonry products, including retaining walls and stepping stones. You'll also find everything you need for outdoor landscaping, including decorative rock and new products like their pondless waterfalls. Hanson Brothers Colfax, proud to be a part of the Colfax community.
And by the Nevada Joint Union High School District. Our high school district is home to the best comprehensive high schools in the state. The Bear River campus boasts a 100% graduation rate, with 75% of the grads enrolling in a 4-year college. Their extracurricular activities include 16 clubs and 20 sports, as well as performing arts department, AP, and honors classes. With so many choices, it's easy to see that the Nevada Joint Union High School District is serving our community with higher education.
Port of Subs. The Christmas party season is here, and Cindy and Mike Argento, along with John Larimer, invite you to the 2 Port of Subs in Grass Valley and Nevada City to help you cater your next big event. Their selection of sandwiches and wraps, salad, soups, and party trays are perfect for those parties that you'll be attending. So why spend your time preparing food when the Port of Subs have something for every appetite? Call or fax in your order and you'll never have to wait in line at the Port of Subs.
And by Soft Answers, owner Dallas Wilhelm specializes in software management, design, and consultation. That's why he's the best friend your computer system ever had. and Soft Answers is a proud supporter of the Nevada Union Sports and all of the entertainment that they bring to the community. Dallas salutes the commitment of all the NU Miners, their coaches, and their families, and is proud to donate his time once again as their freshman coach.
And by Touchdown Productions, Happy New Year to you and your families from our sports family here at Touchdown Productions. Jim Adams, myself, Marty Mortensen, Paul Brown, Ed Martin, Gene Smith, Chris Glass, Brandon Duckett, Sean Kashevsky, Daniel Langley, Gary Feiss, Casey Walker, Paula McCloskey, and of course the Dominguez family, Gil, Lynn, Corey, Casey, and Marissa. Thank you for joining us tonight as we begin our 12th season of local sports television on our Foothill network of stations. Well, Paul, I'm just wondering why you're not out there in that little routine there.
I can do that.
You can do that.
I can do that.
Yeah, we'll be have to call 911 to take you to the hospital, I think.
Well, we can watch the boosters here for the Placer School. Everybody gets a chance to perform.
And while we're watching it might be alumni cheerleaders, I can't tell, but Chris Glass, one of our ace cameramen, been with Touchdown Productions for a long period of time and does a fine job. He's not here tonight, and he won't be for a couple of months as he was out, slipped on the ice the other night and broke his leg in 2 spots. So we wish Chris Glass a speedy recovery, and we hope to see you back soon, Chris. All right, this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Magnuson's Auburn Toyota. The President's Award is given to an automotive dealership demonstrating excellence in sales, service, and parts. And for the 7th straight consecutive year, the winner has been Magnuson's Auburn Toyota. That says a lot about Magnuson's and their customers who shop there, and why they are the biggest in the foothills but still offer hometown service. Magnuson Auburn Toyota, proud sponsor of Colfax and Placer High School Athletics.
And by Chevrolet Ready Mix Concrete and Chevrolet Aggregates. Chevrolet Ready Mix is famous for its small town service in the foothills. They've been serving our community since 1946. That's over 60 years of providing you with concrete materials. Whether you're building a swimming pool, driveway, patio, decking, or whatever, Chevrolet Ready Mix is ready to deliver custom-made products to fit any landscape or terrain need. That's Chevrolet Ready Mix Concrete and Chevrolet Aggregates.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his staff at Walker's Office Supplies know your business and they know your name because they're local, just like you. They carry thousands and thousands of products to make your life more efficient. It's a new year, so get organized with pocket calendars and notebooks so you won't miss a single appointment in 2008. It's all waiting for you at Walker's Office Supply.
And by our long friends at Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP. At Francis Cinto and Graziano, they specialize in making your business grow. They're certified public accountants and business consultants, all rolled into one. And now, tax season this year, it's time to make that appointment at either location in Auburn or Grass Valley. It's taxes made easy and business plans that hit their mark at Francis Cinto and Graziano, where they have an eye on your future.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrated 12 years of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us for today's game. And our local sports coverage you can see nowhere else except on your NorCal Game of the Week. Now with over 40 broadcasts a week on your Foothill network of stations. In Auburn, it's on ACTV Channel 20. It's Suddenlink, Channel 16, and on Lake of the Pines, Channel 7, and of course in Grass Valley and Nevada City on NCTV, Channel 11.
So Marty, let's look quickly. We've got a couple of minutes here before the halftime is over, and the teams are just now starting to come out on the court. We went over earlier the the grid, Folsom did defeat Del Campo, and Colfax was defeated in overtime by a last-moment shot by Del Oro in a marvelous basketball game. So let's make the assumption that Placer will get by Mira Loma here. Mira Loma would go on to play Bear River on December the 28th at 5 o'clock in the consolation game. Colfax would play at 3:30, that would be tomorrow, and they would play against Del Campo. That would be a wonderful basketball game. Two very good players, even though they're in the losers column. And then perhaps the game of the tournament so far will be Del Oro against Folsom.
I think so, yeah, right.
That will be quite a basketball game. Both teams barely got by their opponents, and they were very, very strong basketball teams. In fact, if I was to guess, I would say the winner of this tournament will come out of the winner of that game. So we can expect some very good basketball, and you can hear it on channel 950 KAHI in Auburn on the radio, as you can with many of the Placer games.
They also covered the Del Oro game, and
the players are coming out with less than a minute left in the halftime.
yeah, up in the K-High booth tonight, Pete DeFore and Kerry Kessler. I don't know if we can get a shot of them up in their bird's eye booth in the corner of the building. We're about ready to go for the start of the second half.
The buzzer has sounded for the second half to begin, and the Mira Loma team is just now coming out of the locker room. And I might say with not a lot of enthusiasm.
No, I was going to say the same thing. It looks like the enthusiasm is waning. There's the Pete DeFore, and also we've got Corey up there. Carey, I should say, C-A-R-E-Y. Caesar.
So look at the second half started.
And a turnover as Matt Ross loses control of the ball as it goes out of bounds. So inbounding for Mira Loma. Winley will bring it up. Now he stops and gets it back. Maybe some new strategy, trying to get it inside. They do. As a kick.
That will reset the clock. And the first substitution will come in. Number 4, looks like number 24. Joe Rudder will come in, replacing Wes Kossel.
Oh, they threw that one away, and let's see who's going to be Placer ball.
So Mira Loma starts the second half as they did the first, with a couple of turnovers.
Now there's another turnover by Placer. Whoa, there's a charge.
It's Joe Rudder. Didn't slow down.
No, he didn't.
He just went to the basket, ignored the fact that that number 32, Matt Ross, was standing under the basket.
Oh, there's a trip. Oh, nice work at the baseline. Going up, puts it up.
Charlie Harrison again.
It's his 11th point of the ball game. Oh, stolen away nicely by Matt Ross. Gets it down. Look at that. Driving all the way into the paint is Ryan Miller for his first 2 points of the second half. 43-14 as this game is really getting out of control. There's a shot up off the iron by Loomis. Doesn't go. Full court press, but Ross gets it down to Edwards. Edwards Dishes it off. Now he gets it back in the corner. Nothing but net. Charlie Harrison for a big center. He shoots very nicely from the outside, doesn't he?
He has a stroke. Little smile on his face as he was trotting down court. Seems to be easy for him tonight.
That shot was no good. I think Mark Lee's going to have to call off the dogs here pretty soon, doesn't he?
Little no-look pass. Charlie Harrison trying to get into Jeff Patton and hit Jeff right in the kisser.
Thought about a shot, didn't take it. There's Winley. That's way off line. Wow. Air ball as the crowd makes that announcement. Oh, look at that ball handling. And they're going to call a walk on Harrison.
Harrison got the ball and knew what he wanted to do with it. He just got a little excited. Quick shuffle of the feet. Causes the turnover.
Up off the iron. On the baseline after he got that ball was Hansen.
Number 23, Wes Kozel.
No, I'm sorry, that was Reuter. Look at this.
Harrison underneath again. They haven't been able to put a body on the man in the low block. Harrison's been able to stand there in the corner, work his way in underneath, unattended, and just score at will.
That's his 15th point. Inside, and there's going to be a foul called.
Also number 32, Matt Ross, his third.
Ross with his third foul, so he comes out.
Number 42, Michael Jetson.
And a breakaway after the steal.
Oh, nothing. It rolled right off. That's 42.
That's our unnamed player, number 42.
I thought it was, he said Jetney, but I wasn't sure. We'll have to get that straightened out before we do the next game. There's a working the ball around, travel, and they called it. Right on top of that was George Putnam.
Returning for the Illinois number 4, Joe Hines.
47-14. We're halfway through this first
third quarter. That ball doesn't go, but put right back by Harrison. Harrison's going to have a career night tonight.
Well, I think he's going to be riding the pines here in a minute as Carlisle looks like he's coming in. Harrison is just tearing him up all by himself. So far, this has been the most lopsided game of the tournament. There's a turnover. Coming in, and Harrison is going to sit down as he'll probably end the night with 15 points. Up there's a steal on that pass. And that's so very tough to get a good clean shot when you got to go over somebody that's 6'6", and you're only about 5'8". Nice play by Carlisle.
Carlisle came in for Harrison and
takes up right where Harrison left off.
Looks like they're going to put Lopez in.
51-14 now. They just can't work it inside. They pass the ball across court looking for a three, but good defense in there by Patton. Then their own man knocked him down. Bringing the ball up. Placer, now quick pass over in the corner, and they're going to call a travel.
In for Placer, number 12, Jake Lopez.
So Jake Lopez comes in for Miller. Miller's probably done for the night. He's got 9 points. Oh, nice inside in the paint Little finger roll up there, and for 2 points, that is Kussel. Look at this, nice feed inside, and it goes. That is Patton. Now he takes it in the paint, stops. There's a good look for three, and he's got it. Anthony Winley, their big shooter, he's got his second three-pointer of the game. They've kind of shut him down tonight, Paul. He averages 19 points a game.
He really hasn't been taking his open shots either, Marty.
No. Lopez with a shot. Doesn't go. Foul called in there someplace. So going to the line is Carlisle.
The Placer team, regardless of the opponent here, I think would match up quite nicely with Bear River or with San Juan. They don't seem to be of the same caliber that we've seen Colfax or Del Oro tonight. So it will be interesting to see as they move on. I think the San Juan game for them will be a very good test.
They'll have height matchups in that game.
That's true.
Carlisle gets the second one, 55-19. Still working the ball high. At the top of the key, over in the corner, another turnover. 1:31 left in this third quarter. Now they turn around. Jumper by Eric Field doesn't go. Off the glass, rebounded in there by Theis. Back over to Field. Inside, Theis dishes it out the field for three. Boom! He gets it. Eric Field for his first points of the game, a three-pointer.
Eric Field is a junior with a promising shot.
Kind of had a field day there, didn't he?
No comment.
All right. Still can't take the ball into the baseline. They'll have to dish it back out, but Lopez kicks the ball. 34 seconds left to go in this third period. I think they maybe ought to start running the mercy clock. Just keep it rolling, huh? Oh, look out. We got one in our face here.
Did you see me handle that ball?
Oh,
Marty?
you'd handle. I was ducking, and you handle it. No problem. It's a good thing I was paying attention, or I'd have got that one right in the chops. All right, driving in, turn around, jumper, and he gets it. Nice play in there by Nardoli. That's his first points of the game. They're trying to kick that ball, and it doesn't go, but he is. You know, they're not calling as many fouls in this third quarter. They know the game is out of reach, and so they're letting them play.
Just letting the boys play.
First one is good. Rattles around the iron, but he gets it. Next one is also good. 59-21. Clock runs down. Hopefully they'll get their last shot in there. Mira Loma puts it up. Air ball doesn't go. And that's the end of the third period. 59, another 20-point period. And against 7 by Mira Loma. So quite a one-sided game, Paul.
It is. Let's see if we can see the line score here, Marty. And I think I lost my headset.
I don't know what happened. I can barely hear you. we're about ready to start this fourth period as Paul heads over to get a little technical help. There's your line score. Well, you're going to have to add in the third period, fellas. You've got to put in a 20 in there to make it 59. There's a shot in the corner. Doesn't go. Rebounded in there, and it's going to be Mira Loma's ball.
Okay.
Is Paul back on the air? Yeah,
I
he
think
is.
so. Yep.
All right. There's a nice shot. Kosel. There's a drive into the paint, puts it up. Joel Theis with his sixth point of the game, 61-23. And there's a foul. Going to the line to shoot two will be Kosel. Left-hand shooter, he gets the first one. Kosel gets the first one. Next one, off the iron, rebounded in there by Hansen. Couldn't put it back. And now he's going to get hammered in the paint. It'll be Mira Loma ball inbounding.
Only 5 team fouls so far, Marty, so they're not in the penalty yet.
Good defense by Placer as the ball gets knocked out of bounds.
7:10 left here in the fourth period. Placer ahead 61 to 24.
Well, Harrison comes back in the game. I didn't think he was going to see any more action. Now there's a ball stolen away. Good defense again by the Placer Hillmen. Long pass cross court. Lopez dishes it off. Gets it back. Now there's going to be a hack, as they would say, by Graham as he chopped on one of the Placer players. Now coming back into the game is Edwards and Miller. So I guess Mark Lee isn't going to show any mercy tonight.
He's going to get all of his players in, and he's only going to finish off with his starters, it looks like.
Way across court. Looking at three for Edwards. Didn't take it. He had the opportunity. That guy's going to run some time off the clock, pass it around, let the shot clock run down. You can't score if you don't have the ball, so there's one on the iron. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Mira Loma. They bring it up court. That is Kosel. Oh, look at that nice defensive play by Theis, but that's going to almost broke his fingers. That boy was slammed off his hand.
Kosel trying to make the cross-court bounce pass and found a body in between.
Continue to pass the ball around, run time off the clock. Lopez saves it. Miller now throws it all the way across court. Now Miller gets it back. Got a jumper off the iron. Rebounded by Edwards. They'll get a new fresh clock, and we'll start this passing game all over again. 5:36. The clock continues to count down. Driving in, doesn't go, loses the ball, and he's fouled. Carlisle comes back in.
Returning and for the Matadors, number 3, Anthony Winley. Also number 11, John Surratt.
There's another shot by Carlisle goes in. 63-24. You know, Mira Loma's never been in this game.
No, not from the very beginning.
I think that Placer ran off the first 7 points of the game and never looked back. So now Winley will bring it up. Oh, look at this. Good baseline feed.
Oh, there's a play
Dish
of the
off
game.
to Hansen. That is the play of the game for the Mira Loma Matadors. Whoops. Out of bounds.
Mira Loma ball.
The more you pass that ball around, the more opportunity is to have a mistake being made. But at this point, it's academic as far as the winner of this ball game. There's a nice drive into the paint. He's fouled on the way to the hoop. Edwards with the foul. Winley will go to the line to shoot two. They sure kept him down tonight. He's only had 6 points. His average, as I believe earlier we looked at, was 13. So Placer's defense has done a good job with him. The second one is good. 63-28. Ross will bring it up. Now they'll start run some time off the clock again. Clock continues to run down. They'll try to get a shot off within the. Now it's down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now they'll try to put it up. Turnaround jumper. Air ball doesn't go. And 5-5. Hansen fouls. So going to the line now will be Carlisle.
Looks like Coach Mark Lee for the Hillmen he's going to put in 4 subs, rotate in some of his second stringers. In the game is now Eric Field. Lopez is back in. Joel Theis back in
And
the
he
game.
makes both of them. 65-28, 4:05 left. No enthusiasm by the crowd either tonight.
Well, most of the crowd is thinned out, Marty.
Yeah, I know.
There's a few here, but many of them have left. The cheerleaders still are standing here. And
oh, nice drive by Hansen. Drove right by the Placer defender. Was able to tip that one in. Once again, they still continue to work the ball. Run the shot clock down. Had a chance to take the shot. Theis did, but didn't do it because the clock hadn't. They tried to kick the ball. Will they get a fresh clock? Yes, they do. There's a shot of some of the faithful that are still here, but it doesn't look like they're paying too much attention to the ball game tonight, as this has been a no contest since early on. There's a turnaround jumper by Theis, and he adds to his total. 8 points for Joel, and it'll be turnover by Mira Loma. Placer ball, 3:09 left. 67-30. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown bringing you all this action from the 66th annual Kendall Arnett tournament here in Earl Crabb Gymnasium on the campus of Placer High School. Oh, nice. Look at that. Nice baseline fadeaway jumper, but he was fouled in the process, and going to the line will be Carlisle.
good move without the ball by Carlisle, working his way down the baseline. And even a better pass by Lopez to find Carlisle.
First one's in and out, no good. Carlisle has made 4 free throws tonight. That one is good, number 5 on the night. There's a nice high arching 2-pointer for Anthony Whittenley. 2:32 left. Placer in no hurry. They keep moving the ball around. Try to get it inside to Theis, and he loses the handle. 68-32. Driving in, loses. Ball is knocked away.
Returns for the Hillmen.
Now coming back into the game is Patton. Oh, good save, and he throws it away.
No, it's still alive.
They saved that. Good hustle in there by Anthony Winley. Good defense by Lopez as he steals the ball away. He decides not to take it to the hoop and works it down, gets it inside to Patton, and who hit? Patton hit that one?
No, it was Joel Theis.
Oh,
number 4.
Theis hit it. 70-32. Biggest score of the night for all of the teams that are playing.
And it looks like the Matadors will maintain possession here. They're waiting for someone to come over and take the ball out while they put in a couple substitutions.
There's Winley. Dishes it off inside. Good defense once again. Baseline, doesn't take the shot. Now he goes back in and dishes it off to Hansen, and he's fouled.
Count the basket.
He'll go to the line, try to make it a 3-point play. Good hustle in there by Anthony Winley. So he took the baseline once and then took it again and then dished it off to Hansen, and Hansen put it in the net. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Here's the shot. It's up, and it's good.
Yeah, Winley seems to be the one player on the court that does have some skills. Not saying that all the players are without skills, but he is the leader of the team. He's
good ball. Once again, good ball control by Placer. And now see that they keep passing it around, and sooner or later something bad's going to happen, and it's a turnover.
Under a minute now.
There's a 3-pointer off the iron. Oh, Lopez is hitting the back of the head. He's taking a couple of good jolts tonight. One to the face and now one to the back of the head. So he hangs in there, tough kid. Nice feed coming to the hoop was Theis, and he picks up his 12th point of the night. .22 seconds. Let him play. Ball's up. Winley with his 2-pointer. 12 seconds. Pass all the way across court to Lopez. He'll up, stolen away again, and no foul, as that was definitely a foul. But then there's your ball game. Final shot in there by Leash, and he doesn't get it. But there's the end of the ball game for Placer Hillmen. It's been all Placer Hillmen this game. 72-37. Kind of wasn't even close, was it?
Never from the beginning, Marty. We could see it early on that Placer was the dominant team, causing and forcing turnovers. And like you said earlier, the Mira Loma team never really could come up with any offense.
No, they couldn't. And that means that Mira Loma will play Bear River tomorrow. And Placer moves on to the winner's bracket. and they'll play San Juan. So we've got some pretty good games in that winners bracket.
Yeah, we
But
sure do.
I think Mira Loma's going to have to play a lot better against Bear River than they did here, because Bear River will do the same thing to them.
So, Marty, if you looking at Colfax, Bear River, and Placer now, which team were you the most impressed with of all of them?
I think Colfax.
I would say so.
Colfax went up against a very tough Del Oro team, hung in there, had a chance to win it at the last, but then had a turnover. And but Colfax, I think, is the premier team.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Of all the foothill teams, Colfax
Right.
would be the strongest one that we saw this in the first round of this tournament.
exactly. So there's the alma mater for Placer as the basketball team stays on the court, sings the alma mater, and this tournament, first day tournament, is over for tonight as Placer comes out on top of this game by a score of 72-37. All right, we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week has been underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. The Hanson family is proud to bring you another great Colfax basketball season.
And by the Nevada Joint Union High School District, Superintendent Rolf Swenson and his staff are always ready to serve our community with higher education.
Port of Subs, Cindy and Mike Argento, along with John Larimer, are proud to be a Bear River family.
And by Soft Answers, Debbie and Dallas Willifoam are proud of their son John and all the NU minors.
Magnuson's Auburn Toyota, David Harrison is delighted to be the president of the Placer Football Boosters Club.
Chavarro Ready Mix Concrete and Chavarro Aggregates. The Chavarro Ready Mix are your friends and neighbors in Auburn and Meadow Vista.
Walker's Office Supplies, Mike Anderson and his family believe in the character of U Sports.
And by Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP. Greg Francis, Dave Cinto, and George Graziano are happy to be a part of the Game of the Week telecast.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating 12 years of local sports television. Happy New Year from Marty Mortensen and Paul Brown. And thank you for joining us today. And be sure to stay tuned next time as our coverage of the 66th Annual Kendall Arnett continues here at Earl Crabb Gymnasium on the campus of Placer High School, as we'll see the, what game are we going to see?
I think
Placer and San Juan tomorrow. All right. I kind of fell asleep there for a minute. It's a little late. And you'll see all this action right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Here we are. It's past my bedtime, and that's why I got a little early, fell asleep right there. A little senior moment.
You know, we saw some good basketball today, though,
Yes,
Marty.
we did.
We really did. The Folsom Del Oro game tomorrow will be excellent, as well as Placer and San Juan. And as usual, this tournament, the Kendall Arnett tournament, produces some excellent high school basketball for the foothills.
Yeah, it certainly does. And this tournament has been going on for a long, long time, 66 years to be exact. And it continues to put out some very good games and have very good teams here. All right, your executive producer and director for tonight's game, Gilbert M. Dominguez.
And your director is Maverick King.
And titles and replay provided tonight by Brandon Duckett.
With the announcers, myself, Paul Brown, and the illustrious Marty Mortensen. Thanks, Marty.
Great job. Yeah, camera operators tonight, Jerry Feisig, Casey Dominguez, Kazzy Walker.
And office management and photographer, Lynn Dominguez.
Technical engineer, Paula Makowski.
Remote facilities, the Commander 2.
And the Commander 2 maintenance provided by Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Hey, we'd love to hear from you. Give us a call, 274-2206, or Gil at touchdownproductions.com. Let us know how we're doing. And For Paul Brown, Gil Dominguez, this is Marty Mortensen, the entire Touchdown Production crew. We'd like to thank you for watching this Kendall Arnett tournament, and we'll see you next time on your NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.